Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video, we're going to help you figure out if Universal's Endless Summer Resort is worth it or not. We're going to break down the pros and the cons, in our opinion, of both Universal's Endless Summer Dockside and Universal's Endless Summer Surfside Resort. And if you've been watching our channel, we recently just did a video of Dockside versus Surfside to give you an idea of which one is better for certain amenities. But this is pretty much going to be a flat across the board, both resorts. Here's what we love about these resorts. Here's what we don't like about these resorts. So if you are in the process of planning a Universal Orlando trip and you're thinking about staying at Universal's Endless Summer Resort, just be sure to stick around till the end of this video. As always, I'm very excited, so let's go get started. Thank you again so much for checking out this video. Like I said, we are about to break down the pros and the cons of Universal's Endless Summer Resort. And if you are in the process of planning a Universal Orlando vacation and you do need more videos just like this to help you figure out exactly which hotel to stay at, exactly how to have the most amazing Universal vacation possible, just be sure to subscribe to our channel as we have a lot more similar content coming out in the coming weeks. But let's jump right in, and we are going to start with the good, right? I think it's so important to start in life. I think the glass is always half full, right? So let's start with the pros over in Universal's Endless Summer Resort. And of course, starting with number one, and the main reason why most families do start here, and that is it is the most affordable official on-site Universal Orlando hotel, with rates starting below $100 per night. And of course, taking it one step further, not only are the regular standard rooms really affordable, but they have these 2-bedroom suites which can accommodate families of 5 or 6, which are also really affordable, and they start right around $132 per night. So as you could see, when it comes to official hotels at Universal and Disney, this really there's not many hotels that are as close to the Universal Endless Summer Resort from a value standpoint, especially when you're looking at those 2-bedroom suites. Now, another one of the great things that we personally love about staying at the Universal Endless Summer Resort, so of course, early park admission. So early park admission is included with every single one of the Universal Orlando hotels. However, specifically, if you're looking for what is the cheapest hotel to get that early park admission, it is, of course, like we just said, going to be Endless Summer. But another really important thing that I think a lot of guests might overlook at this price point is there are some, off-site friendly neighbor hotels that might be in the same price range when it comes to, affordability. However, the free transportation, I think, in Universal Orlando is overlooked. Specifically, what I mean is the free official Universal Orlando transportation will start running essentially an hour before early park admission starts. And I think that's important because if you're looking to take advantage of early park admission, you'll want to stay at an official Universal Orlando hotel, because any other hotel that says that they have free transportation, their schedules might not line up with early park admission, and so it kind of defeats the entire purpose. But what we love about the free transportation at Universal is pretty much once it starts running early in the morning, free shuttle buses will run from the Endless Summer Resort every 15 minutes, and they'll run every 15 minutes throughout the day. So if you decide you want to go back to your hotel and enjoy the pool and take a break at 10 o'clock in the morning because you got so much done with early park admission, you can easily go and do that. And I don't see that at any of the other, off-site hotels. Another really cool thing that we love about the Endless Summer Resorts is they both have Starbucks locations in their hotel. That's right in your lobby to start your day. You can start with a fantastic coffee from Starbucks, and then it also takes the official Starbucks app, so it's like you never really left home, except you're about to go on some amazing thrill rides. They also have preloaded cards, stuff like that. They're legit Starbucks, and we really love that. The other cool thing that we love is they do have a ton of pools and amenities. So we said over in Dockside, we do have 2 pools. We have a game room, and we have an official Universal Orlando store. Over in Surfside, because it's the smaller of the 2, you do have a main pool. But again, just in general, we are really impressed with the pools at the price point. And take it one step further, just a family-friendly atmosphere, right? Because it's official Universal Orlando hotel, you kind of feel that as soon as you walk in, and you get, once you turn on your TV, it's Universal Orlando. Just everything about staying at an official, theme park hotel, it kind of just gives you that ambiance and makes you feel like you're really on that family vacation. So that's essentially where we're starting. Those are really the pros of staying at the Universal Endless Summer Resort. Of course, like we said, for the most part for the majority of people, they are going for those prices. And the other cool thing too is throughout the year, Universal might be running promotions, so you can get an even better deal if you bundle your Universal Endless Summer Resort hotel with Universal Orlando ticket. So definitely keep an eye out on that. Now let's move over to the cons, right? So what are some of the things that we don't enjoy about these hotels? And the first thing that popped in my mind as we were creating this list is that when it comes to the actual hotel, the rooms themselves, the walls can be thin. So this might be noisy and this might, deter certain people from staying at this hotel, but you do have to be familiar with that or aware of that going in, that the walls, this is one of the newer hotels, and the walls are super, super thin. And then also if you are staying at, one of the rooms near, let's say, outside the pools, again, very family-friendly environment. Everyone's trying to get that fun in, but there will be, some loud noise up until 10 p.m. when the official, pool hours close. So keep that in mind. The other thing that we would say too from staying at these hotels is that they can be very, very crowded and busy. Busy is, I guess, the right word to use here. This is specifically obvious when it comes to checking in, right? There can be longer than normal check-in lines, check-in and the luggage services, but also where I really found this was at the elevators. So, there's nothing worse than when you're coming home after a long day at the theme park and there's a long line, for the elevators. But is that the end of the world? No, it's just something that I have noticed compared to some of the other, official Universal hotels. So just keep that in mind. Like, I'm an introvert. I've said this on this channel. If you're an introvert as well, you might be better suited over in, let's say, Aventura, which is just a little bit more money, or even maybe Cabana Bay. Or I would say between the two, go with Surfside, as Surfside is typically the smaller of the two, so it's a little bit less crowded, a little quieter. The other kind of thing that kind of ties into this, and we spoke about this, is that Universal Dockside has 2,000 rooms. So with that comes that this is a very, very large campus, and it can be confusing getting to your room. Really, really big building, so that can be another thing that some folks might not like. Jumping over to dining, now there is limited dining options where all of the food is going to be quick service at both locations, at Dockside and Surfside. Not a huge deal, especially if you're planning to have most of your meals within the parks, or maybe even hop over to Universal City Walk for those really, really nice sit-down meals. Just keep that in mind, though, as you're planning your trip. And another thing to keep in mind is that, we spoke about the free transportation, which we love, but the other thing, too, is all of the other Universal Orlando hotels are really going to be within walking distance. Now, folks get on me because I'm from New York, so I consider, a 20 to 25 minute walk, let's say from Cabana Bay to the theme parks, walking distance. But also what I think families might overlook is that even though Cabana Bay, Aventura, and Sapphire Falls might not be the closest to the main two theme parks, they are extremely close to Volcano Bay. So they are walking distance to Volcano Bay. That's not the case when it comes to Endless Summer. You will have to make sure that you take those free shuttles to and from the park. And then taking it one step further when it comes to amenities, Universal has a really cool feature where if you're staying at any of the Universal Orlando hotels except for Endless Summer Resorts, both of them, you can pool hop over to one of the other pools. So that's something to keep in mind. You can't pool hop when staying at Universal Endless Summer Resorts. And then, of course, when it's just comparing it apples to apples, Endless Summer compared to, let's say, the Hard Rock or Portofino Bay, there's just less theming. But I think when it comes to the price point, you're kind of expecting that. So that really is the list, everyone. Those are the pros, what we love about it. Those are the cons, what we're not crazy about. And this is just something to keep in mind as you plan your next Universal Orlando vacation. And if you are in the process of planning that Universal Orlando trip and you do need a little additional help, or if you are looking to book a discounted vacation package over at Universal Endless Summer Resort, just be sure to go check out our website, theparkprodigy.com. And as a thank you for sticking around all the way till the end of this video, I do have a promo code that you can go use to get an extra $50 off that next Universal Orlando vacation package. And that promo code is going to be MAGIC50, and you can go use that on an Endless Summer Resort vacation package. But as always, thank you all again so much for checking out this video, and until next time, I will talk to you soon.